Hey guys, Roger here. Okay, so have you ever been in this situation where you need to buy a gift for somebody that loves tech, could be in your family, could be a friend. It's really hard to buy a tech gift sometimes for people, especially for those people that kind of have everything already. I think that this then is a great solution from Grid Studio. It kind of solves that problem, and for somebody that already has everything, well, they probably don't have one of these. So this is the iPhone X, and they kind of do a tear down and arrange the pieces into this frame. Looks like almost like a piece of tech art, so it's very cool. Now I will just say that this is not a paid video, it's not a sponsored video, but Grid Studio very kindly asked me if I wanted to look at this, and of course, I'm definitely not going to turn that chance down. So big thanks to Grid Studio. Also, by the way guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, consider doing that, because that way you won't miss my future videos. So Grid Studio asked me which product I'd like to look at. And now over the years I've had lots of different iPhones, but the iPhone X was really special to me, and that's because it was the first iPhone ever where Apple removed the home button, and of course they replaced it with Face ID. So for me, that's a really cool iPhone. It was a big moment for me when that home button finally disappeared. I'd been waiting for Apple to do that for so long. So yeah, I like the iPhone X. Obviously since then I've had the iPhone 11 Pro Max, the 12, and now the 13. But the iPhone X, it's a special iPhone. So for me, having that in a frame on the wall is super cool. There really is a lot to be said as well about how Grid Studio package these frames. So the corners are very well protected when they ship it, so that's good. But first impressions really mean a lot, and as you can see, the presentation is just brilliant when you open this up. This is going to be amazing as a gift for somebody. Even for yourself though, you could treat yourself with this. Looks really nice. So the one I have then is of course the iPhone X. All of the parts are on display, including, yes, that front-facing camera, which was used of course for Face ID with the iPhone X, and all of the other parts, such as the A11 chip, the Taptic engine, and even the SIM tray, just all of the parts that make the iPhone such a good handset. And as I said, all of these parts are arranged and they're labelled in such a way that you can clearly see what they are and what they do. Well, what they did when this was a working phone. I think another reason why this all seems so interesting to me is because it's one thing to use an iPhone, but to see all of the parts that were inside the phone, it just makes you look at handsets in a completely different way. Let's talk about the frame very quickly. It is made of wood. I think it's good quality. It's painted black, which you can see, and I think that looks nice and clean. There's a big piece of glass on the front, of course, so you are going to need to be careful with that. But if you want to hang this on a wall, somewhere in your house or your office, or like me in the studio, then there are a couple of hooks on the back, so you can add a piece of string or something a little bit stronger, and then you can hang this up on a wall, and the whole thing looks really nice. I think this will go well anywhere really. I'm happy with the one I chose with the iPhone X. As I said, that's when Apple removed the home button and they gave us Face ID, so that's why the iPhone X is special to me. But if you want something a little bit older than that, then Grid Studio also offer, for example, the very first iPhone, so that's pretty cool. I think that's out of stock because it's quite popular, but they have Android handsets as well that you can choose from. There's other stuff as well, like Nintendo Gameboy or the Gameboy Advance. They also have the Sony PSP 1000 or 2000, and if you really, really like Apple products, then you could also get the Apple Watch, and you could hang that on the wall. Lots of choice then. It really does seem that Grid Studio have quite a few different products to choose from. And just going back to that person that has everything, you know, and you're thinking about buying them a tech gift, they probably don't have one of these. So I think this is actually a really cool thing to take a look at. Once again, I do want to say a very big thank you to Grid Studio for sending this to me in order to make this video, so thanks very much guys. And for everybody else, if you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up, because that really does help this video and this channel, so I'd really appreciate that. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.